And we are live. Let me stop that music and make sure that the sound is correct. Because I'm sure it's not.
Okay, now we are live. Hey everyone. Um, okay, welcome to February. Can you imagine that we already the 1st of February? Sorry to be a little bit late. I'm just trying to change something before I completely start on the subject. Well, I hope your January went well and that your February, that month is complicated to pronounce for me. It's gonna be even better than January. Okay, welcome guys. So I'm just quickly checking to make sure that I'm actually live. So we're gonna record that episode. Hey, my friend is here. My friends are here. Thank you guys. I thought I would be talking to myself today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Let me put you on the screen. Hey, Kim. Thank you so much to be here. Hey, Pam. Good day to you. Thank you, sis. You are live. I am live. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, I have my little ritual. First, I was saying before you guys arrive, welcome to February. Can you imagine we already February? How was January for you, right? And I want February to be better than January. We're gonna get in the subject of girl trip, group travel. Let me just chit chat for 2 seconds, please. Okay. This weekend, I went to buy a few things that I didn't need, but I wanted. And I have like a little pink calendar 2026. I bought weekly planner thingy because when I schedule things on the calendar on Google, guys, I can't remember going to check it. And I have this. Okay, January is gone. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. January is gone, but we have February coming. And I'm going to stick all of that on my wall here so I can see, what's up. I want January to be better than February for me. So let me just come here and see your messages. I just pause my show to come to what you. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Look, I was sleeping. I was like having a nap. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Tea with Jase. And then I started to go and put a music. I put a music to put myself in the mood to be not meh. Because this morning I woke up, I was so like tired, low. There's a song that I'm obsessed at the moment. It's Paid to Exist. It says, I am paid to exist. Abundance is on my list. Every breath that I'll take is a proof of my gift. Anyway, what I seek seeks me back. I don't know if you know that song. It's from a person called Brooks. The name is so bizarre. Anyway, that's the song that I listen at the moment to put myself into the mood. Abundance flows through me. I love pink. It's my favorite color. Yeah, with age, it become my favorite color, guys. So I have my little pink journal for those of you who haven't seen it. I did took a smaller size on purpose because I wanted to fit in my handbag. So when I go out, I have all my notes and all my appointment. I like to come back to the old days. I don't like appointment on the calendar. Online doesn't work for me. Guys, we're gonna come to the subject in a minute, okay? Uh Girl trip, group travel, and why I think it's important today for me now that I'm changing completely the way I travel. And also why solo travel, okay? Why we paying more than other people because we're traveling solo. So let me just quickly check the minute. I am cold as heck here in New York City. I'm sorry, sis. It's also cold here. I have a nasty cough. Earlier, my friend came and we were talking by the door, and I was coughing like hell because it's so cold. Humidity and all. Working on organizing. Exactly. I think you inspired me too. Pam, you spoke about it last time, and I went to buy my little organizing thing. A weekly, my appointment I already want have that I've written. Every week I want to put something on the wall to know what I'm working on and be intentional with my Vicky. Hey Vicky, how you doing? I know you're busy today, so thank you for being here. And yeah, okay, guys, let's start with this. Mike, hey, Mike. So nice to see you here. Guys, if you want to laugh and see, Mike lives in a place I don't know. Last time, Mike, I don't know if it's your son but they were walking like on a very like frozen lake. It seems like it's so cold where you live. I'm like, nah. Even in the UK, I'm already like too cold for me. So yeah, and you have so many fun things on your channel. Anyway, welcome to Tea with Jase, guys. Okay, I have something that's here that should not be here. The Living Boldly. That was our last episode with my friend Kim that's here and Vicky that you see here. I forgot to remove that on the screen. It's a fantastic episode. If you haven't seen it, go see it, guys. Guys, I don't know why I'm excited. I told my daughter I'm so tired, but I know when I will come on the screen, like I see my front there and then I become completely erratic, like boom. Okay. And that's what's happening. So yeah, so the thing I want to talk today about, it's the problem that I've got since I've decided to shift the way I travel. Guys, I used to be a backpacker, somebody that would plan everything from A to Z, flight connection and all of that. And so I didn't had any issue with like the solo traveler, the fact that the solo traveler pay more for the same experience. Everything is done for couples, share accommodation, share everything. So as this year I want to go on my very first cruise. Okay, I've been dreaming of going on the cruise for such a long time. My friend Vicky has been on so many cruises and she's going on another cruise again. I would love to be on in a luggage for that. um Let me see what Kim say. Yeah, the UK is enough with the cold for me. I know, right? And you is even colder because you up north and I'm in the south of the UK. So yes, so let's come back to the message. Um, okay, paying more, for the same experience. So as I started traveling differently, I want to do more group travels. I want to go on cruises. And as I was about to book my cruise for this year with the company I'm traveling with now, gosh, the price that I was seeing is for shared accommodation. If I want to go by myself as a single traveler, I have to pay at least over like almost £200, $200, €200 extra than people traveling, as a couple, with friend, as group travel, etc. And I think that's really unfair. That as why do we have to pay more? Like, why are we charged more just because we're traveling alone, right? It should be different. So let me explain to you what is the solo travel tax, right? My understanding of it is that cruises charges double. Holiday penalized solo travelers, because I looked also for, like, I want to go to Russia. Don't ask me why, okay? There's a package holiday where I want to go to Russia for my birthday in June, and the prices that I was seeing was good for me. But as I went there as a single, it almost doubled for me. I'm like, heck, and I'm a solo traveler. I don't have friends that have the same lifestyle as me, who want to travel or have the freedom to travel the way I travel, right? Although I'm married, I have that liberty to travel as I want. And my kids are big, they're adult. So I have no one keeping me at home. I can travel. I can just take the plane the next day and go, right? But when you are traveling by yourself and you don't have a traveler body, somebody that's like you, that have that ability to travel, you're gonna be charged more. And I was like, heck, no, I don't want to pay double. The retreat, experiences are priced for a couple or pairs. Like, I've there's life experiences, they're like package holiday, amazing, 4 5 stars that I wanted to book this year. But I've been held back because every time they're asking me to travel with somebody. As I'm traveling a lot alone, I have to pay a lot more money. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because why are we charged more because we're traveling alone? It's very unfair. There's nothing we can do about it. You can't change how the industry, the travel industry is going. Having two people in a shared accommodation at a cruise or at any venue is more beneficial for the venue, because two people eating, ordering drinks, etc., is more than one. So they charge us more. So I'm going to talk to you about the solution, how we can change that. So that's why the title of that live, it's girls trips and group travel. This is what I want to do now. But I need to people that can travel the same way as me, right? So I want to create really a travel group. And we can share rooms. When you share room, is cheaper. Often those very high end hotel 4 to 5 star, they have two separate beds, so we don't have to share the same bed. And I've done that anyway with some friend that I traveled last month in Paris. We had to share accommodation in Bordeaux, in Bordeaux, France. So yeah, so it's not that solo travel is wrong, because I love it. I would continue solo traveling, but I don't want to pay more than someone else. Okay. Right. So the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that a lot of women are solo traveler by circumstances, not choices. Okay. A lot of women in our age are either widowed, divorced, whatever, or maybe never married, or even single by choice. I don't know. Okay. So a lot of them, if you want to travel, unless you have a group of friends who are like you, a lot of us will travel by themselves. Okay, we'll be forced to travel alone because we can't wait. Life is short. You can't wait for everyone to be ready. Okay, for me, no one around you. My best friend doesn't travel the way I travel. She has a husband, she has kids, she has a grandkids, so she can't travel the way I do. Okay, so friends are not available, scared or broke. Okay, not wanting to travel with stranger, but not wanting to be alone. That's me right now. And a lot are afraid of the safety, cost, confidence. How the news tell you how it's dangerous to go, you know, to travel. When if you look next to home, you see that it's more dangerous to be where you are. Okay, so I don't want to always travel by myself, but I just don't want to be home all the time. I want to be traveling, and I don't want that solo travel tax to keep me at home. So I want to find a solution for that. Okay, so just give me a second. I have some messages because then I'm gonna be. Sonia is here. Bonjour Sonia, comment vas-tu? Sonia is a friend that I met in Bordeaux, en France, and yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you for being here, sis. Uh, Greetings, Zanzibar. What do you mean? Oh, it's not my friend that I met. It's another one. Greetings from Zanzibar. Oh my God, lucky you. You are with my friend Pam. I mean, Pam is not in Zanzibar right now, but she lived there. Girl, you live in paradise. I was there. Thank you you love my channel. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Oh my God, Zanzibar, such an amazing place. Don't start me on Zanzibar, please. I want to go back there. Such a beautiful place. And by the way, there's like a package holiday in Zanzibar with that company, but the same. Okay, I have to pay more. We're gonna change that today. But let me quickly go to your messages. Welcome, Sonia. Um, Pam say, I do not cruising, but I would be open to Mediterranean cruise. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you ever cruised. I've never done it. Okay. I know it's something that I want to experience. I've done like a sort of cruise like 20 years ago for our first year wedding anniversary. But we just went in Greece and some islands in Greece. I don't call it cruising because we were at the hotel. We took a boat. I'm not even sure. No, we didn't sleep in the boat. It was not like a proper cruise. I want to go to those cruises where there's everything inside, fancy restaurant, dance. I mean, I don't know. I'd love to experience it once in my life, and this is this year that I want to do it. I have to find a way to go on the cruise and not pay more. That's madness that you are charged more. Yes, I know. Every time that I tried, I bury that, I bury. Oh my God. Yeah. So nice. Okay. Vicky says, I love that you think I am a cruiser. I have been on two. My first cruise was in 99, my second was last year, and your third is gonna be soon. Okay. So for me, you're already a cruiser. When you're already done or doing at least three, you're a cruiser to me. I've done zero. So um Abari Yako, are you like doing Swahili and what's the name of the other one? Oh gosh, Ivory Coast, Yako. Yako is like almost Akuna Matata, or no, or what's like Yako is like, oh, I'm sorry or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, you understand each other because Pam do speak Swahili. All right, guys, let me check the next one. Okay. So the solo tax, I think I spoke about it. What is the solo tax? Let me check my notes because I'm talking without checking what I wrote down for you. And and I also spoke about why this affects women over 50. Widow, divorced, a lot of women over 50 are single, are like the nest is empty, kids have gone, husband is busy working until he dies, because a lot of these husbands, I'm so sorry Mike if you're still here, a lot of men are like, they never stop working. Working is like their worst, okay? Their worst and who they are is attached to working. So they're working, working, working. I told my husband, if you want to continue working until do, but like I'm gonna go on the trip by myself, so I need to find friends to travel with. Okay. um so now come to what I want to do, what I want to create is why group travel actually makes sense. Okay. So I added some notes here. Okay. For me it makes sense. Why? Because you share accommodation, which means cheaper. Okay. Of course you're not going to share accommodation with strangers. Okay. But you can create a community as we are here. I know Pam, I know Vicky. Funny enough, even if I haven't seen Vicky physically, it's like I know her forever because I do. We know each other for, I think, 2 years now, maybe. I met Kim. Okay. But I'll tell you that the YouTuber community that we create here, the friendship that we create are real. Because last summer I went for the first time and I met one of our friends online, Mary, and she hosted me in her house. Okay. For 3 days. And we were like, as soon as we met, we were chatting like, we was like, oh, we spoke yesterday, but that was over the phone on WhatsApp or on YouTube, right? But it's like we knew each other because we do. It's real, those connections that we make. And when I was in Bordeaux, I invited one of my, actually, it's one of my subscribers on my friend channel who we became friends over 2 years. And I invited her to stay at my brother-in-law in Bordeaux, and we shared a room, a bed together. Okay. So so anyway, I'm diverting now. So shared, why it makes sense. You can share taxis, tours, guides, you know built-in company without having the pressure to have to talk to stranger. You create memories all together, okay, photos, etc. And you still have that option to have your own space. I like to have my own time. Okay, you can still do that. I'm going in April in Antalya. It's in Turkey. I haven't been there. Going there for the first time. I'm going with a group, okay, with the my company. And so we are a group of about 6 ladies. We decided to go on the same date and live on the same date because when we arrive on the same date, we can share taxis and all of that. We also going to stay in the same hotel, which means we can share accommodation if we want to. But Turkey is quite cheap. So, but if you want to save even more money, you can. So there's a lot of advantage. And you're not alone. I know I was talking to Kim last time and she's like, I will never travel by myself. And Kim, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that don't want to travel alone, right? So having a group trip or a group travel is can be the solution. I've watched one of our friend on YouTube, Larry, and she had a video where she was traveling with, I don't know, maybe 9 girls. I'm like, I would love to do this year. I would love to travel as a group. So guys, I'm recruiting all of you. Do you want to come and travel with me? Shall we plan? You don't have to be crazy and travel like me every day, every time, but we can choose a specific thing, like on that cruise that I want to go this year. I don't care where I'm going. Like Pam, I want to go to the Caribbean. So if you want to come, let's join, together and travel as a group. And when you are in these cruises, the beds are usually separate, or sometimes like it's a bunk bed situation. Let me sleep at the bottom if you can take the top. Or sometimes there's like two bed. It's just for a period, and it's just to put your head down. Most of the time in those cruises, there's so many activities and places where you can rest, sunbathe or whatever, that you don't have to be with each other all the time, right? So that's what I want to try. I haven't done it before, but I'm ready to remove my hat of solo traveler to like my put the hat of girls trip and group travel. So yeah. And what else? It's not, yes, it's not about forced friendship, right? People may be like, people told me before, that's crazy, you want to share your room with strangers. I'm like, you it's not about that, it's about having options, okay? And a lot of people that we meet, you get to know people and you see if there's like a connection and whatever, and see if you can travel for the time. Like even Pam was here, I never met Pam before I went to Zanzibar. We were just talking over the phone, but I had such an amazing experience with her, okay? And that's why I want to travel more this way, okay? And yeah, let me just check here your messages, then I go to the next one. Let's see. Okay. Vicky says, yes, I feel like you are a family. Exactly. You know, exactly. And it's true. Yeah, I think I've shared before that my youngest daughter, sorry, who used to have friends online. I'm like, this is fake. You need to see real people, human, contact. But now I understand what she was telling me, because it's real, those connections that we create. Hey Riva girl, hi. We really creating connection. That's why I tried a hostel stay in Portugal. If you wait for people to travel, you will be waiting forever. Amen, sis. Absolutely. Absolutely. And kudos to you for trying the hostel. I will do hostels anytime. I've just decided now to travel with more luxury, okay? But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to go to hostel, because it's an amazing place. There's places where, I'm sorry if you hear me wheezing, I have a very nasty cough. There's many places where I would not want to go by myself. Like in Russia, I need to go. Let me cough 2 seconds. Sorry. Then I don't have to. You won't hear me wheezing all the time. Um, like the places like Russia, it's not a place that I want to go by myself, and it's not a place that I will solo travel. It's a personal thing. Okay, there's places like that, and going as a group and something that is organized for you, and also the ease of just arriving and everything is done for you. You know, you don't have to organize A to B by yourself, A to Z by yourself. Things are organized for you. It's amazing. I want to experience that. Okay, I don't know if it comes with age, but I want more ease when I travel, right? I don't want to feel like I do everything by myself and feel like, oh, I'm a warrior because I have to organize everything for myself. No, with age, you want more ease. Hey Riva, hey girl, listening while I'm doing my hair. Great seeing you, sis. You're doing your hair nice, nice, nice. I put water on my hair. That's all. That's all I can do with this. Oh my goodness. Do not mess these things up. Okay. Um, I will definitely travel with you to the Caribbean next year or whenever you go after I retire. Sis, when do you retire, please? My retirement, guys, this is what I'm calling the universe. Kim, help me manifest that. I've decided that I'm retiring in at 55. I'm 52, and it's 2026. I'm gonna be 53 this year. So I have 2 years to go. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, guys, but I'm working hard at creating passive income, creating look, I'm building, flats and all of that in Africa so I can retire early. Girls, ladies, people, I'm not going to retire until work until I'm 65 or 70. I refuse to do that. So the Caribbean with you, I would love to. Okay. There's Pam that was talking about the Caribbean. There's you, Riva, already. Vicky, would you join us? And maybe Kim, because Kim is from the Caribbean, from a beautiful island called Barbados that I would love to visit. So ladies, if you want to join me to do the girls trip, please reach out in DM me and let's organize a trip together, like a group cruise. That would be so good in the Caribbean. Never done it. I'm happy to do it this year, next year. I will definitely do my first cruise this year. Okay, but I'm happy to organize a group one with all of you, okay, who would love to go to the Caribbean or don't want to cruise by yourself. Let's do something together. You guys in the replay, please Okay, DM or put a message under the comment here, not the chat here, but when the live is finished, to say that you want to join, and then we can like organize something together. That would be amazing. Right, let me see the messages. Mary, hey, that's my friend Mary. I was talking to you about Mary. Mary is the one who hosted me in Spain, and we only met via YouTube. And we when we met each other, it was like we knew each other forever. When we were chatty box until like we couldn't even keep our eyes open. And since we had just such a great connection, so you create friendship online, okay? I just listening, just getting ready. I have to go out. That's okay, darling. I'm so happy to have you here. And she's saying hi to everyone. So the next things I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know if I'm going too fast, okay? Because I'm conscious that it's Sunday, and some of you may want to go with the family. Guys, 8 of you, like the like, please. Like the live. My goodness, like the live, please. That would help. And yeah, so this is something that I'm exploring, and I really want to build it with you, okay? To create this girls trip. It could be just group trip, and there's guys as well in the group. There's a lot of YouTuber here, you know, so I don't mind. But yeah, reach out if you want us to create that group together and be travel buddies, okay? Right. So the next things I wanted to share with you, let me see if I share that. Yeah, the idea, okay, I say girl travel group, but a, a travel group, if you're a guy, it's fine, it's not a big deal. If there are more than one, at least you guys can share together, okay? So right. And the question I want to ask you guys, have you paid extra? Tell me in the comment, please. For those of you who have traveled solo before or did cruise, have you ever paid extra because you were solo? What do you think about that? Am I just complaining about a system that's there, exists, and have been existing forever, and it's not going to change because I'm doing a YouTube live, right? But I still want to do something about that. So if having a group travel help me to not have to pay extra just because I'm traveling solo, is the answer. It's creating memories, making long-lasting friendship, and maybe once a year, for those who are available, we can decide to do a group travel. It doesn't have to be a cruise all the time. It could be a country where we don't dare going alone, and because we are as a group, right? We can. And you know that I travel a lot in Africa as well. So some of you may want to visit the continent, right? And the first place I will invite you is Zanzibar. And Pamu's in here is has planned to organize like group trips or retreats in Zanzibar. And that's something that, if you want to experience Africa, the the easiest way, Zanzibar, it's just paradise. You are on any Caribbean island, you know. A lot of people don't even understand that Zanzibar is in Africa. The place is just like it's something else. It's something else. Um, so let me know. Let me check if you've replied to anything in the comment. Pam say yes, more expensive even when it's sponsored as solo event. Right. Okay. See, I haven't done that before because until now I book everything by myself, and I don't do group or organized trip or anything. I book my flight, I book the activities, and most of the time I don't really do activities. I just like watch people and do free things most of the time. It's rare that I pay something. Sometimes I will pay a museum to go to a museum, but it's the same price for everyone. So that's really annoying. Right. Even when it's sponsored as a solo event, you still pay more than people that are traveling as a group. That I don't know, guys. It's unfair. Vicky said because hotels are priced as double occupancy. Yes, I pay more every time I travel alone. Right. And you are okay with that? For me, it's something that really annoys me. Like there's a trip that I wanted to go. I want to go to. I haven't. I asked my daughter if she wanted to come with me in Russia this summer for my birthday in June. and it's the Starlight, and it's well organized. It's St. Petersburg. Guys, I may be saying something silly there, but yes. And I told my daughter if she wanted to come with me. She's like, Russia, are you crazy? There's a war there. I'm like, no, not that part. And things are like, Anyway, and I'm hoping that somebody will come with me to that trip. Alone, if I go as shared occupancy, is something like 470. But because I have points with the company I'm with, I will pay something like 300, 300 or 250. But if I'm going by myself, I will pay over £600, almost £700 for single occupancy. This is crazy. And I refuse to pay that. That money that I pay extra can buy me another trip. So we need to find a solution for that. It's February. Time goes for so fast, guys. 1st of February today. January has gone so fast, and February is such a short month that before we know it, we're gonna be already in the middle of the year. That is crazy. And this year, I really want it to be my best year ever when it comes to traveling. Okay. I want to travel with more style. I want to experience luxury. Okay. Well, guys, when I talk luxury, the luxury for me means a 4 5 star hotel. I don't think I can afford traveling business class right now, but at least being able to enjoy like how do you call that when it's a all in buffet, whatever, everything is paid for, so you don't have to struggle about where you're gonna eat, etc. I want to have like a more gentle travel this year. I don't know, it's because last year I've been to 4 countries in Africa. I've traveled to 9 countries last year. I don't want to do that this year. It was too much. I want to travel less this year, but there is a lot of style. There is a lot of, I don't know, take time to enjoy the place and enjoy my time. Um, and be pampered. Zanzibar, we can do it with ease. I know. Pam, we're counting on you to organize it and I will come. Let me create a group here where we all travel to Zanzibar. Guys, Zanzibar is a place, and there was Sonia earlier as well with us who lives in Zanzibar. It's an amazing place. It's gorgeous. If you just want to be by the beach, you can. The water is a blue sky. It's it's mesmerizing. Like you arrive there and you look at the water and you're like, oh my goodness, did I die and I'm in heaven? Heaven is so so beautiful. And because of this culture of Akuna Matata, Pole Pole, people aren't like, aggressive, which change for somebody like me who travel to Central Africa where it's more in your face. Pam says many hotels room in Africa are per room, but use your friend network to get the local deal or insight. That's an amazing insight. I'm West African, but I don't even do that. Yeah, it's per room. It's not per how many people are there. But it's true that the price that you will pay online may not be the same one if you use a friend that knows somebody who has a deal. Usually, the local may pay a little bit less depending on the country you're going to. That's an amazing trip. Trip tips. Thank you. It's an amazing tip. Right. Okay. Let me continue here to my little messages. See if there's something else that I wanted to share with you. Okay. Um, I have another question for you here. Would you prefer to travel alone or with the right people? Are you a solo traveler, a cool solo traveler? You want to be by yourself, you don't want to be people sitting with you, etc. Or even if you're not a group traveler, but traveling with the right people makes the difference. I think I'm that person. I'm a solo traveler because I became a solo traveler by by circumstances, okay? Because I was traveling with my family before, right? But then no one wanted to travel, or no one was available, or no one never had the money, or whatever. So I didn't have a choice and started traveling by myself. And it became that, right? But I would not be against traveling with the right people, and I want to experience that. Okay, and this is the year for me to experience that, to have a group of friends that we travel with. So we already have Pam for Zanzibar. We have Riva who want to go to the Caribbean. Who else is there? Sonia, would you join us in Zanzibar to show us Zanzibar with Pam? Anyway, guys, reach out. Honestly, if you're serious about trying to not trying, organizing a group um, travel, reach out so we can create that group and talk about what type of where we want to go. Okay, I know going to the Caribbean in a cruise is something that I would love to do as well. There's somebody that I interviewed last week, Angela. I know she is somebody that loves group travel as well. I would invite her to join us and maybe we can organize something together. And if you haven't seen that video with Angela, she's amazing. She's somebody who decided to do 60 things before she turned 60. So, and she has a lot of things about traveling, and she also traveled within her own town. And she inspired me to do things closer to home. If you haven't watched my video where I share how I date myself, it's gonna be a monthly video where I date myself. And last month I went to the cinema by myself, and it was so exciting. Oh my goodness! I'm already thinking it's now January, so I'm gonna have another date this month. What am I wearing? Okay, when you barely only wear anything because you just at home, every month I'm gonna try to wear something different to put myself together. And yeah, that's all part of traveling, guys. My question was, would you prefer to travel alone or with the right people? Tell me, people. Pam say both, as long as the group is not too clingy, because sometimes I would like to sleep late, Lord. Yes, exactly. I'm the same. Like, I'm okay. I want to be with a group where people are also independent. Like, I don't want to be with people every single day and every second of the day. I think within the group, let's say if we have a 7 days whatever, there should be 1 or 2 day of free whatever time where you can decide to go do your shopping, decide to do whatever. And even during the day, okay, we can organize one activity together. If you want to sleep until 10, that's your problem, and meet the people later. You don't have to do group travel. Doesn't mean that you breathe, you like shadow of each other. Like, I know I can't do this. Everybody has to still be independent, but at least we have that, I don't know how to call it, we have other people around us, we have safety numbers. You feel, like I'm at home in my office all the time by myself, but I know my husband is there, my daughter's there, and if I need them, they're there for me. Okay, but I have that liberty to be by myself. I don't know if it makes sense. um but yes, Vicky says, because most of my travel was business travel, as a solo traveler, I now prefer to travel with people I love because there were so many experiences that would have been better shared. Yes, yes, exactly. That is the same. I want to travel with people that I love. This is why I want to travel with you guys, because I love you. Please come. Let's travel together. Okay. My kids are 23 and 27. They're like, oh, you old lady, please find your own friend. We don't want to travel with you. So I'm begging my daughter to, like, please come with me. My younger says she'll come with the first cruise with me, but she don't want to share cabin. I'm like, what do you mean? The idea to go together is to share a cabin as snow. So what? Okay. Warning. As snow, but not too much, just a little bit. Okay. Kim says, I feel like you should create a link or something where you can get people to sign up to show their interest about the group trip. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Kim, for saying that. Guys, I have a link below where you can contact me for a Zoom call or a Meet call. I don't know which one it is there. 30 minutes so we can chat about your interest. What do you want to do? Okay. See how we can organize and plan for it. Because the issue that a lot of people will say when people see me and see my channel, they're like, oh, you lucky, you're traveling so much, blah blah blah. I don't have money. I don't think it's about money, it's about organization. If you know how much I earn, right? But I will travel. I've already planned my next trip. Like, I'm going to Antalya, And this year, I was supposed to be in March. I'm supposed to be in Indonesia and Malaysia. There's something that happened that it's not too sure anymore. Um, but I would book something whether I have the money or not, because I will make sure that I travel. I will do everything in my power to have the money to make that trip. Okay. And there's a new way of doing it for me. It's planning it. It's putting money monthly aside. So when it comes to the trip, you don't have to crush your head and say, okay, how do I pay for it? You have put that money aside already. So if you want to talk about that, please reach out. Okay. My info are in the description. Reach out and then we can talk and see how we can create that group trip. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And also, guys, are you a cruise, city break, or experience trip? Like, what type of traveler are you? Okay. Because when we do group trips, it's important to know what type of traveler we are. Okay. Do we like cruising? The people like Angela has been in over 20 cruises, and I think she's going to another one. Some like city break, so not love to be in like New York, etc., or experience trip. Experience for me means, I don't know, it's like going for experiences, museum, history, going to see the pyramid, or something that's like, I don't know, it's different than a city trip. You're going for an experience. So what type of traveler are you? For me, to be honest, I'm a mix of everything. I'm a mix of everything. I don't have one type of I love. I can't say I love cruises because I've never done one. City breaks are cool, but for me, city break is like weekends a trip. It's not something that you have to do every day, right, all the time. And experience trip, I think, is a good one, because what I want more, it's not just going to a country or a city and like, oh, it's pretty, it's beautiful, architecture. Let's learn about the history of the country, the people, etc., and be more intentional about that. So, but we can do a mix, and usually you do a mix of everything, because when you arrive in a place, you may visit the capital, etc. Okay, but all of that is something that we can discuss about. And I think, guys, that I think is about everything that I wanted to share. Let me check if there's something else here. Okay. So yes, as I was saying, and as my friend Kim offered, if this speaks to you, please reach out. Okay. My contacts are below. Let's stop paying extra. Okay. And start creating memories together. I want to create memories with friends. The memory I created with Pam in Zanzibar, Mama Sonia. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. That was so beautiful. But I met these women for the first time. And then I met Mary and Amy, I met Kim, but Kim was a short one. Kim, we need to meet a bit longer, but I want to come and see you in Barbados. I don't know how and when, but it needs to happen one day. Before, when you are in Barbados. And yeah, so I think that's all I had for today. Let me check your messages. Pam say, Kim, great idea. Well, reach out. Okay, Pam, we are on WhatsApp anyway. Let's create that group trip together. Okay, we can decide that one time we come to Zanzibar. I love, and you know that I'm coming back to Zanzibar. Okay, now I know I will plan for it, and I would love, love, love to come back to Zanzibar. And I know with you, we'll see. I've seen so much with you, okay, and I know there's so much more to see. In we can create that a group trip where we go to Zanzibar, and we already have a friend there. We have Pam, we have Sonia who was here earlier, okay, and Vicky says, like you, it depends. Yeah, exactly. It depends. It's something to talk about, and like everybody find their own whatever they like. Okay, mixed. Exactly. I love exploring when I travel. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, traveling even on his own. Sorry, guys. It's it's uh exploring. Let me show you my mug. Travel is the new retirement plan. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Yes. Okay, let me drink a little bit because after all, it's tea with J's. And these days, guys, I'm drinking chamomile tea. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe because I'm sick. I just adore chamomile tea and lemon. I know it makes you peaceful. You drink it at night to sleep well. I drink it during the day, like in the afternoon. I don't know. It soothes me. Soothe. I don't know, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I had for today, guys. Nothing else to add. I went through my little list of what I wanted to share with you. So really, don't hesitate to reach out. I really love for this year to create a group trip. Okay, girl travel. We can start by planning a cruise to the Caribbean. That's something that I would love to do as a group and not alone. So if you want to create that, send your information. We create a group and we start talking. I already have a group with 3 people, but that's to travel within the UK. Okay, so I know some of the people will be understand to have a group travel internationally. Okay, and we can also plan something with Pam, who has been living in Zanzibar, Tanzania for five over 5 years now, maybe. And Tanzania is such an amazing way, easy entry to Africa, to the African continent. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And I see you on the next episode. I don't know whatever I have planned. Please. I don't want to do the TV shows by myself. It's so fun to have friends with me over here. So if you want to come on the channel, okay, on a Sunday at that time, or we can reorganize the time if your time you live in a somewhere far away where 3 p.m. for you UK is 2 a.m. We can reorganize the time. I would like and the trois. I would like this year to have friends on the channel to discuss like what I had with Angela last time. It's fun to be discussing with other friends. So if you're free, come and join me next Sunday. Come and share what your travel, whatever you want to share, that is linked to traveling, the way you travel or don't travel. Maybe I'd love to listen about people that don't want to travel. I have people in my family in law that are like, why do you travel? What for? What the heck do you find in traveling? They're not to destination. They live in Europe, in France, because well, that's where they earn their money. And then the only flight they will take is to go to their hometown in Cameroon. And when they see me traveling, they're like, that's a waste of time and money. Why do you travel? There's people like that, right? It's like traveling is not a thing for them. Not everybody is crazy. The majority of people want to travel, just find money as being something that keep them from traveling, right? But you have this kind of people that like, nah, that's not for me. Traveling never appealed to me. Have a great day. You will join. So happy that you will join. Sunday is good for me. Perfect. Pam, do you want to come next Sunday? We're going to talk about everything that you're organizing in Zanzibar, because I haven't had the time yet to put our videos out. They will come. But please, next Sunday, if you want to come at 3 p.m., send me your photo already, the topic that you want to talk about, and we organize it now. And then I'll have you on the channel next time. Guys, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I wish you an amazing month of February. Let's make February better than life, January, and do something that Angela said last time. You have to plan, commit, and do it. That's why I have my little journal and everything to plan the thing, because if you don't plan it, you won't do it. Okay. You need to commit to them and you need to do them. Okay. So let's have February being an amazing month. Love you all. And now, why not? Say yes. I see you next Sunday on the channel. We're gonna talk. I will send you a message on WhatsApp and let's organize it, okay? So you can come and we can chat, about Zanzibar and how we can create that group, because the retreat that you wanted to do. Yes, bye, Kim. I'm talking too much. Sawa. Okay, bye, guys. Love you, and thank you so much for being here. Love you, guys. See you soon.